Hey agents, AC here, and in this video we are talking about the 4-point inspection. And did you know that insurance premiums can make or break your deal? They are pretty crucial. So we're going to talk about this 4-point inspection and what it covers and the benefits of getting it done. So let's go. Now, when you're working with your buyers, you should always advise them to throw on that 4-point as well as a wind mitigation when they're conducting their inspection. It will cost them a little extra, but in the end, it will save them money on their premiums. So as an agent, to show additional value of all the quality you bring to a transaction, you can kind of act as an inspector, and I'm using that term lightly, but you can look out for a couple items while you're showing the property to your buyers. There's an easy acronym to remember: REAP, like you reap what you sow, REAP. And by memorizing that, you can look for certain items while you're showing the home. This REAP contains the roof, the electrical, the AC, and the plumbing. So those are the 4 major components. Let's begin with the R, the roof. While you're showing the property, you can visibly check to see if you see any leaks, any leakage coming in, or any damaged fascia boards. Those are things that are visible to the eye that anybody can spot out and could be potential issues. So you can always inquire with the listing agent a little bit further to see what they know about these leaks. Also, that might be revealed in a seller's disclosure if one is provided. So we talked about R, we're moving on to E, which is electrical. Most carriers, they're going to want to make sure that there is copper wiring in the house. They're going to want electrical panels over fuse panels. They want to make sure, of course, there's no exposed wiring or anything of that nature. And there's even certain panels that are not even insurable anymore. However, there are some companies that may insure them, but that premium is going to be skyrocketed. I have a graphic next to me which highlights some of those. And again, it's on that form that I can provide you. Just contact me and I will get it over to you. Numero 3, the air condition. Okay, now this usually isn't a big deal in the grand scheme of things. Carriers want to make sure that that AC unit is at least 15 years or younger. And a lot of these different items that we're talking about, you can use these as pre-negotiating bargaining chips. You know, so now you can start to work on your negotiations before you even go under contract, before you even spend money on an inspection, and it can save your buyer a lot of money. And as always, we're trying to show the buyer the value that we provide to them, and what better choice than what better time than to show them before they have to start going into their wallet, right? Last but not least, we made it to the P, plumbing. This part can sometimes be a big deal killer because there is a piping called polybutylene, or we call them poly pipes. They are gray plastic looking pipes. You can usually find them underneath the sinks or the bathrooms or the kitchen and things like that. If you see that, it is not a good thing. However, it's not the end of the world. It's an expensive job to get fixed, but we can take care of this up front and build it into the contract so that it is not going to become a surprise later on down the road. Poly pipes are usually found in houses that were built between 79 to 1994. Of course, there's going to be some outliers, so just keep an eye out. If you see those gray pipes, red flag. So once again, we're agents, so we're just pre-screening for these type of items, but you're going to have a licensed inspector eventually get in there, and they're going to dig in deeper and give you the report so that you can provide it to your eventual insurance carrier. It's a great idea for you as an agent to form a professional partnership or relationship with a insurance person so that you can lean on them as a crutch whenever these type of situations come up, and you can ask them all the questions. Let them handle that part of the business. But I have a very reputable source. His name is Lee, the IG. I call him that. It's Lee, the insurance guru. But he's worth USAssurance, and I'm going to leave some of his information down in the description. Any insurance questions you have, whether it be about your own personal residence or transactions you're working for your customers, feel free to contact him. He is a great source for information. That's pretty much it for this video. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and smash that like button there at the bottom. Put some comments in there, subscribe. I appreciate that. And in the meantime, I will catch you on the next video. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, level up.